wish it was my bris, but thank God it's not. What is it? The earliest memory would probably be studying in my grandmother's classroom, the Aleph base, the Hebrew alphabet. She was my pre-1A teacher. She continues to teach till today. She teaches my son in the Chabad school here in town. I don't know if that ever came about. I always wanted to. I grew up in a home and in an environment that was always about giving, influencing, making an impact, a positive impact on the environment around you. And I think rabbinics just maybe found me better than me finding the rabbinics. Favorite part of being a rabbi is that certainly the social connections, the relationships with people, people that every person just is a gift of his own or her own, and has so much to insight and input into life, and the relationships are just amazing. Favorite Shabbat tradition certainly is Friday night. The question is, what about it? The melodious, sort of Hamish and intimate sitting around the table or praying together, unifying in song, is just a tremendously elevating experience. If we can choose a verse or so, it would certainly be the verses relating to sort of trust in God, reliance upon Him. There's one that sticks out to me in the daily prayers. It's in Hebrew. It's Rabot Machshavot Belev Ish Va'atzat Hashem Hi Takum, which means there are many machinations, ideas in the heart of man, but ultimately it's God's decision, and God's choice is what stands. That's a tough one. I would say every holiday is my favorite when it comes. So I am looking forward to celebrating freedom and liberation and Passover, and then right afterwards I'll prepare for direction in Shavuot, you know? So it depends on the time of the year. Gotta be something spicy. I'm not a Sephardic Jew, but I like their foods. Something like harissa, those type of foods. They're really good, yeah. Really adds flavor to everything. That is a question beyond one sentence answer, but we're gonna try keeping it as best as possible. What does it mean to be Jewish? It's an inborn interest and relationship with the truth of reality, the truth of everything, which is God. And that's a tough one. That was sort of putting in a lot of esoteric wisdom there, but that's the point. I'll tell you the truth, I don't consider myself a rabbi. I consider myself a simple Jew who just uses the term or identity as rabbi in order to enter different doors that I need that title to my name. But really, you can't be, it's not a hierarchy. It's not I'll put it that. It's not a hierarchy. It's just really a true intimate relationship with fellow Jews. I'm a very transparent person. No secrets. But I would have loved to learn the guitar. No one knows that, but I love singing, and I wish I can enhance singing and enhance crowds and events with playing an instrument such as guitar. I believe that the Detroit Jewish community is a very unique and special community in many, many ways. I've been around the world, numerous communities throughout my younger years. I would just say that as COVID hopefully is subsiding, I think it's very important that the Jewish people have to underline and make great emphasis on returning to community shul environment style events and just services and connections, relationships.